we still have no information about the new generation of Pokemon.
Nope.
None.
No, not yet. But
And we do know that the mainline game is coming next. It should be coming next year. Because there was the RPG they announced at E3 ages ago, and then there's the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee game, which is separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not to mention the new RPG that's coming out, Town.
Town. Yeah, the Game Freak thing. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be fun.
Town.
I'm glad we finally got a release date for the new Yoshi game. Like, I feel like they've been talking about that forever.
They've been talking about that since first E3. Like when they first announced the Switch, it was like
that was like
new
2
Metroid
E3s
Prime.
ago.
New Metroid Prime, Yoshi.
No Man's Skylanders.
Also,
yeah, but it's it's Skylanders.
Also, where the
no one
fuck
cares
was
about
Metroid Prime 4?
We'll get it soon.
I think for that, I think for that one they were just like, hey, we are making it. It's just in really early development, expected in 3 years.
Yeah.
Wait. Isn't this a wrestling podcast?
Kind of.
You know what really impressed me? Like, I actually want to get my hands on that Bowser Jr. game. Like, that actually looks good.
Yeah. But speaking of wrestling and games, the House of Horrors is in the new video game. And the Hardy Compound.
Okay.
Better. Okay.
And Big Head mode. Wait.
Game of the year.
All right, it's
1997 now, boys.
All right, it's 2K games.
It's really odd, cause like, sure, I want this kind of crazy stuff. Like, this is the stuff you need in a wrestling game because wrestling is silly as all hell.
Yeah.
If wrestlers could,
it's a reminder that we aren't supposed to be taking this shit seriously. Now let's go ahead and start taking this shit seriously.
One more thing. I want to point out something. If wrestlers could, they would wrestle in big heads. They would put on big-headed costumes and wrestle in them. Note, that has happened in Japan.
Of course it is.
Speaking of Japan, where the fuck is goddamn Shinsuke Nakamura on this fucking card?
Yeah, he's kind of absent.
Yeah, this is like the whole card. Like, there's only 8 matches on the card, which is weird for a 2018 pay-per-view. Like,
very weird. I thought the minimum was
no IC
10.
title match. There's no US title match. There's no cruiserweight title match, but that's to be expected at this point. Also, look at the poster for Hell in a Cell.
What the hell is? I am looking at it.
Look at this shit. Look at it.
I would like to point out something. Braun Strowman over Roman.
Ha ha ha.
This is like almost as bad as Money in the Bank 2011.
Or SummerSlam 2013 with the roller coaster.
Yeah, that one was alright. But yeah, Money in the Bank 2011 was the one with the with Big Show and Hornswoggle for reasons.
Remember when wrestling pay-per-view posters was one guy, maybe 2?
Instead, we have Roman Reigns, the Devil, versus Cthulhu.
I don't even know what the fuck Braun is.
I think he's a dragon.
Is he? No.
Yeah, he looks like... No, he's got wings, he's got foot tongue, he's got curved horns. That's a dragon, dude.
It's also kind of devilly.
I'm trying to go back into my D&D lore to see what the hell what was the designers thinking.
No, that's a dragon. It's totally a goddamn dragon.
Alright, so I guess we should get started with the card.
Yeah, Yep, we have. Of course, we're going off of the Wiki pay-per-view, but I think we'll switch around the top 2 matches because the number 2 match should really be the number 1. But anyway, starting things off with not pre-show because at the time of this recording, pre-show has not been announced. So let's start off with the Raw Tag Team Championship. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre facing off against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
So I have issues with the current booking in WWE.
I know you do.
Now, I do like the Shield
That should have been the moment where we both went, we know.
See, here's the thing, though. I like this match. I just don't like the fact that one of the people in this match has the IC title, because the IC title, should be on its own. It should be like... Elias should have it right now. And if you all remember my goddamn NXT days when we did reviews of that weekly, I fucking hate Elias.
Oh, yeah. But Elias is, as we've said, Elias is one of the very few guys whose booking got better when he got on the main roster.
Yup.
But I'm actually the other opinion. Like, I like it when people challenge for multiple different titles, especially if one of them is a different, like, has a different stipulation attached to the title, like, say, holding the IC title while going for the tag titles. It makes it so that they're trying to, be as successful as humanly possible, which you should do in any industry, theoretically. But yeah, I don't mind it so much. Like, as long as there's a good reason for you to not defend the title, like, say, trying to win another title, it's good.
So, I've got a sole reason for why Dolph and Drew are going to win this match.
All right. I've actually got a couple.
My main reason let me just double check, because I'm goddamn tired and I haven't been thinking straight. So, my main reason is simple. We're having a rematch of this, but just added in Roman and Braun Strowman in Australia. They're building to free shows at the moment in WWE, and it's fucking up the goddamn booking.
Wait. Super Showdown is a free show? I thought it was like a pay-per-view. I thought it was going to be like a Greatest Royal Rumble thing.
It is, but they're still building to it now.
Well, yeah. Well, then it's not a free show. It's
no, I said they're building to the number 3 shows.
Thought you said free, like as in TV.
Yeah. I have issue with the word free and the word 3. I have to over-enunciate the 3.
1, 2, 3.
Exactly. I know. I may have learned it from The Simpsons. Just shut up. How many licks does it get to the center of the tootsie?
Anyway, you got Dolphin. Okay, Nikki, who do you got?
Oh, I'm taking Dolph and Drew. Number 1, they just won the title like 2 weeks ago.
I also agree. I also feel that having the Shield have all the goddamn male titles is a stupid idea.
So they just won the titles, so it'd be weird if they dropped them right away. And also, like, we're kind of overdue for that Dean heel turn. So it could happen here.
I don't see them doing the Dean heel turn now.
As much as...
Like, it just makes too much sense. Like,
that's what we said about when he debuted.
Well, sure, but they also are like, okay, we can get a little bit of mileage out of the whole Shield thing. So let's get them in the tag title picture, since we aren't doing much with that at the moment. We can kind of do whatever we want with it.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, initially I was saying, I think Seth and Dean might take it, but no, I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna say that Dolph and Drew will retain here.
I get the feeling we're going to be agreeing on a lot of these.
Yeah, well, as much as I like the idea of like the Shield becoming like a power stable, I think that will actually happen at at the Superstar Showdown in Australia, where the tag match between the Shield and the other three will actually be a swap titles scenario.
Yeah,
so
like
for both the world and the tag titles.
Yes.
Yeah, if Braun, Dolph, and McIntyre win, Braun becomes the heavyweight championship. Yeah, I like that idea, but that card's still already trash. For reasons I will go into when we do a video for that.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Murphy's getting a cruiserweight title shot.
I'm okay with that, but anyway, this show. Next match.
Yep.
Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Please just pull the fucking trigger on Becky. She's so fucking good.
Put the damn belt on her.
I am so glad they didn't commit to a full heel turn for her. Because, like, that would not have worked.
No, we want to cheer her. Let us cheer her.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. There's one thing I have learned abundantly from watching a lot of local independent wrestling, and a lot of and actually training to be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
If the crowd wants to boo someone, let them boo someone. If they want to cheer someone, let them cheer them. Give them reasons to do that. And then, when you finally subvert them and make them cheer for the bad guy, right, and that bad guy becomes a face, that is good. The reason the Attitude Era was so good is because it had somewhat natural flowing storylines. Like, the biggest thing that we point to and go, that was really bad, is Austin's heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one fucking wanted it. So, in this match, I'm saying Becky is winning. And I'm saying she's going to keep that goddamn... She's actually going to take that title. She's not going to just win it and then not get to the belt.
Yep.
Let me lay out a story for you. So, in the match, they are beating the piss out of each other. All right?
As they should be.
Charlotte puts Becky in the figure 8. Becky looks like she's about to pass out to the pain. Becky stops moving for a second. The ref sees this, thinks that she's passed out, turns to call for the bell. Becky starts moving again, but the ref has already called for the bell. Ding, 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 your winner by submission, Charlotte Flair, still champion. Becky is furious, and this plays into the whole story that Becky thinks Charlotte has people in her corner, that basically she's getting screwed over. She's Bret Hart, and Charlotte is Shawn Michaels. Plus, like, it would continue the thing with Charlotte, like, she's not trying to be a dick to, like, Becky. She didn't ask to get, like, she basically got put into the title match. She's not going to say no to that, and that's the same thing here. Like, she won the match, not clean, but she was trying to win clean. And bonus points if the referee is Charles Robinson, because that'll really make Becky have some things to say.
Even worse, because even better, because Ric Flair got married this past week.
So I have one slight issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, with usually when someone's going to pass out, they check them. If that referee didn't check them, it kind of, like, wrestling fans have a long memory.
It's subject to change based on whatever. Like, they could lift the arm once, they could lift the arm 3 times, or it could be a visual thing. Like, it's whatever you need for it to make sense. So they could do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying Charlotte's gonna win?
Charlotte's gonna win, and, like, this feud's gonna have some mileage to it. There's a chance that this could go all the way to Mania.
I don't think it'll go that long.
At least off and on. Like, keep
I
other
think
people
it'll
in
go. I think it'll go to Evolution and then come back at WrestleMania.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Actually, I think that'll probably. Well, if they do the back and forth title thing, I think it won't work. I honestly don't think it'll work here. I think it actually will work better with the other top SmackDown title, but we'll get to that a little later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna say Becky wins the match through chicanery.
All right, so kind of heelish.
Kind of heelish, not really like
unintentional chicanery.
Yeah, like she manages to
accidental ref bump or something like that.
Yeah, sort of like that. Like not a dusty finish. She still wins but she still ends up winning the title.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, who's writing these down?
I am writing these down. I will give them to Bobby later.
Cool.
Okay.
The next match.
Next match, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell.
So, Jeff Hardy has said something that worries me. He's saying that we're gonna see something you're never going to forget. I'm worried for Jeff's health.
He's gonna swanton off the freaking top of the cage.
Oh, Jeff, you stupid motherfucker.
Look,
this is gonna be amazing.
This match is going to be fairly decent, but Randy is winning this.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
This is one of those, like, you don't even have to look to go, yeah, Randy.
Mm-hmm. I will say a few things, something real quick. Like, I give WWE a lot of shit, but they are doing a few things right nowadays. Tying Bobby Lashley to Lio Rush. That is inspired stuff. That's good. I like that they're starting to get the cruiserweights on Raw a little more. That's good. And Randy Orton's heel turn has been great.
Yeah, also...
we've been calling for Randy Orton to turn heel for a while now, and the way he's refusing to do the RKO because that gets a pop, it's smart stuff.
Yep.
Very, very good.
Oh god! Yeah. Oh god! What if he brings out the punt? It is a Hell in a Cell match.
I feel like that might get a pop too, because people haven't seen the punt in a long time.
See, also WWE are on this like WWE has the concussion trials and such.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So, oh yeah, that's true.
And like the punt's
brains
big thing
and
is
shit.
it. Well, the punt's big thing is it causes concussions. Like storyline wise, that's why it's so dangerous. So
it killed RVD.
Like
that's how they wrote him off television when he got released in 2007.
Also killed Punk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I think how the match is going to end is Hardy is actually going to do the swanton off the cage through the announce table. And Randy is going to dodge at the last second because they never actually connect with those things.
He actually he's connected once, but that was in the lead up to Royal Rumble 2008.
I mean, like, as of late. Like, Shane missed his Hell in a Cell jump. Shane missed his other Hell in a Cell jump.
Yeah, usually when someone is going to jump off something at a height, they miss.
Yeah, because if they hit, the person taking the hit will die.
Yep.
But yeah, he'll eat shit, and then Randy will grab him and put him in the ring directly into a pin, so as not to hit the RKO.
Gotcha.
And get the pin and win. Randy Orton wins.
I feel so bad for Jeff.
You know what? It's something that he's always wanted to do. Like, he's never done a Hell in a Cell match, and he always said he wanted to do one. So,
well, if that's the case, they have to widen it widen the cell a little bit, because I don't think there's enough space between like the cell and like the announce table. If he wants to do the swanton, because he's gonna have to do like really practice to get the timing right.
How do you practice falling off a fucking cell?
Jeff has, I think Jeff uses like a foam padding.
Like the thing that they use for like dirt bike jumps, like those big foam cubes.
And I remember, was it like early 2000s? I remember like seeing Jeff had something like that at his house.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we shall move on. Next match on the card is for the Raw Women's Tag Team Championship. Ronda Rousey with hurt ribs versus Alexa Bliss.
Did you say for the Raw Women's Tag Team Championship?
Oh, jeez. the Raw Women's Championship.
Whoops.
It's
lock of the night.
Well, second lock of the night if you count Randy Orton.
This is even lockier.
Ronda is winning this, especially since they haven't announced a match. Like, the only way I could see Ronda not having the title and then having a match, it would make no sense for them to have a match
What are you thinking?
1 second, I'm just doing some...
I don't like that you're saying,
The Raw Women's Championship is oddly missing from the card of the... The only way the Women's Championship for Raw will be on the show is if Ronda is the champion.
Well, Super Showdown thing?
Yeah, for the Australian show.
Oh yeah, she's in a 6-woman tag match with the Bellas against the Riot Squad.
Oh, that's gonna be the shits.
Yes, it is. Meaning Ronda is winning because they're not gonna go to that show without the goddamn Women's Championship.
There's already 10 matches on the card. Like, I don't... There's no need for, like...
Yeah, just please for once, let's just keep Alexa Bliss out of the title picture. I'm so goddamn sick of her in the title picture.
So, yeah, we're all picking Ronda.
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah. Like, Ronda is gonna fucking ragdoll Alexa. And it'll be great. And then we'll be finally fucking rid of Alexa for a little while.
Yay.
And the next match
until she debuts some new pigtails and gives Vince a raging stiffy again.
Okay, next match in a Hell in a Cell
that's
match.
In your head now.
No, it's not. In a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Universal Championship with Mick Foley as the special guest referee. It is Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
Because Mick Foley has serious problems and can't get over this goddamn match.
Also, keep in mind, this is also Strowman's Money in the Bank cash-in match.
Yes, it is. So, there are two rumors floating around that are polar opposites.
Mm-hmm.
One is, Foley is going to take a significant bump.
Oh, God, no.
Rumor number two...
Jeff.
Rumor number two...
Mm-hmm.
is Foley cannot take any bumps.
That's probably true. Like,
now when they say significant bump, I think they mean just, hey, it won't just be like shitty ref bump number 5.
Dude, if he falls on his butt, his brain is gonna start leaking out of his ears. Like, the man is broken in a half.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I know I don't know how good his hip surgery is if he's able to work the match that retired Tim White on accident.
I'm gonna point out since he's had his hip surgery, he has been able to take dick flips. He has been able to work with Joey Ryan.
Oh, Well, if he can handle that, then fuck, toss him off the cell. Who gives a fuck?
No, don't toss him off the cell.
So
I like Braun Strowman as a heel.
I like Braun Strowman as a dominant character. If he has to be a heel to do that, so be it. The issue is he's going up against Roman, and Roman, lol.
That's true, but there's also, like, there's factors that you can get around, like this being in Hell in a Cell, and this having a special guest referee. Like, and also, last year, we had a Money in the Bank cash-in fail. Are they going to want to have them fail 2 years in a row? That looks bad for the briefcase.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Strowman. I'm going to be the optimist. We've talked about this forever. Like, Braun has deserved to have the title since, like, 2 Manias ago.
At least. Like, at least a Mania ago.
Yeah, Braun's great. Put the goddamn title on him. And him and Roman can feud over the title for the next 5 months.
Hashtag Team Little Big.
Team Little Big?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, Mixed Match Challenge is back, and Alexa and...
Oh, right, I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah, a.k.a. Alexa Bliss's best work ever.
Oh, yeah, that stuff is hilarious.
Amazing. We're going all the way.
Anyway,
The Mixed Match Challenge, fine.
So I'm going with Roman. Nikki's going with Braun. Voice?
I'm going with Braun. I want the Money in the Bank cash-in to actually mean something.
I'm the only one picking Roman? Is this Upside Down World?
Enjoy your free points.
Okay.
Next match is for the SmackDown Tag Team Women's Cruiserweight 205 Live Championship.
I am disappointed in you.
It's all because I screwed up the Raw Women's Championship.
I'm disappointed in both of you.
I'm so well. When I hear that, I'm half expecting there to be a tag championship for the women, which we might get at Evolution.
Yes, we might.
I know. I'm just being a dick. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, The New Day versus Rusev Day.
So all together now.
Happy
what day is it?
Rusev Day. Oh.
What?
What day is it?
Rusev Day!
Rusev Day! We gotta rehearse this stuff better.
Yes, we fucking do. You're both terrible. You didn't even let me. You didn't even let me finish, so you could take a guess at what I was going with.
Well, you said like all together now, and I thought that was our cue.
No.
You dumb. So.
Rusev Day's winning.
Yes. Let this happen. I would like that. I want this to happen so badly.
I am willing to let you guys pick the New Day and be right and say I picked Rusev Day because Rusev Day, they both of them deserve it at this point. They've worked so hard. They're so fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. And even if you just have them hold the title for up until the start of next year, because that isn't that long, you can then have the Rusev heel turn that you so fucking desperately want WWE. But the problem is, they're both over as fuck, and you...
Here's the thing. SmackDown already has too many heels. I don't think they're going to turn anybody else heel. Like...
No.
There's a lot of mileage that they can get out of Rusev being the face. I wouldn't be shocked if down the road, Aiden is the one who turns heel. Because they've been building him up as like, oh, I need to prove myself to Rusev and Lana. I need to be their friend. Shakespeare. But, like...
Curse your son, but an inevitable betrayal.
Exactly. Like, at some point, he's just going to be like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need to be, like, subservient to you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you and your day. And then Rusev can fucking accolade him to death. And it'll be great. But for now... I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the New Day just to hedge my bets.
Ooh.
New Day wins, but I'm rooting for Rusev and Aiden.
I'm going all the way with Rusev Day.
Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day.
Plus, we've got to have some of these be different, otherwise it's going to be really boring prediction.
So,
it must be a day ending in Y.
So, the next match is Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice.
So, in 2018, we have a SmackDown where the main event was Brie Bella versus Maurice.
Why?
If you would have gone back 10 years ago and told somebody that, you would have been put into an asylum.
So, I'm a build you a story.
Yeah.
That story is Daniel Bryan wins here, loses in Australia.
Oh, for the number one contender.
Because 50-50 booking. Fuck.
That's not necessarily a bad thing with this feud. Like, you do have to kind of make these guys seem competitive, and also, like, otherwise it's like, what, you're just gonna have Miz dominate Daniel Bryan over and over again? That's gonna make him look like shit, especially since he already re-signed. So yeah, I think Daniel and Brie win here in a match that doesn't really have a ton of stakes, and then, well,
it has none. It's filler between. It's the filler part of their awesome feud.
Yeah, this is the.
It is filler, but it's also kind of SmackDown's A feud.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the A feud. I'm saying it's the filler part of the A feud.
Well, yeah, this is the John Cena teaming up with Enzo and Cass versus the Bullet Club at Battleground.
A better example would be
one that you could think of.
No, in like what was it? Sheamus versus Cesaro, when it was like 2-2, the next match didn't really matter because it was a best of 7.
Whoa, no.
No, they were up. Sheamus was up 3-0.
Sheamus had a 3-0 lead. Yeah.
No,
Sheamus had a 3-0 lead.
What I'm meaning is if it's tied at that point, it doesn't matter. The next match doesn't matter as much.
Then it's not Sheamus and Cesaro.
I'm using that as an example.
But it's a terrible example.
It's a wrong example. You're wrong.
Yeah.
No. The scenario.
If they would have tied at 2-2.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What I am saying as an example, if you had two great wrestlers in a best out of 7 series and they were tied 2-2, at that point it doesn't really matter because the next match is most likely going to be great, but it's only going to put someone up 3-2.
This is still also a really bad example because if you're up 3-2, that's a huge advantage.
We're talking. Yeah, you're talking to the two sports people. Yes.
You're also talking to the person whose
you
final
bail out of this?
Yes.
You're also talking to a person whose finals doesn't have multiple matches. We have one match.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that. Like, not even with the Super Bowl. Well, kind of with the Super
Well,
Bowl.
anyway, so Brie and Daniel winning across the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also think Daniel's gonna win in Australia.
I'm thinking that too. Only because of this next match. Anyway, the final match we have on our card is for the WWE Championship. Why the hell is this not in a Hell in a Cell? AJ Styles defends against Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
AJ Styles is gonna win.
I'm fine with that.
I don't think so. This is my lone pick. I'm thinking Joe is gonna take it.
See,
I'm also fine with that.
See, I'm fine with both. The issue is, I think AJ is going to win because, for lack of a better term, we're gonna see a few heel wins that are not gonna send the fans home happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Charlotte winning isn't going to send the fans home happy as much as people think it should.
Mm-hmm.
It is if Becky beats the piss out of her afterwards. And if the other person you're thinking of is Roman's starting to get over. Like,
no, that's
well.
No, the other person is Dolph and Drew.
Oh, okay. Well, people like Drew.
I like Drew.
People like Drew because he's a fucking badass. But he's wasted in this tag team.
Yep, give him a couple months. He'll be in the IC title scene soon.
Or heavyweight division. That would be lovely.
That would be great. He was in
but anyway,
the world title.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm thinking Joe is gonna take this one. I mentioned this earlier, but if there's any title that they want to build up to say, okay, this is a top title because we have our top guys going after it, then I'm saying that Joe and Styles would be the best in terms of alternative trading the title back and forth, because is that prestige, these guys are that good that they can beat each other like any other day. Then at Superstar Showdown, you throw Daniel Bryan or The Miz into the mix, and it becomes and
then Tracy has to go down.
So you made a mistake there. The Miz and Bryan #1 contender match is at that show.
I meant afterwards.
Yeah, most likely at SmackDown 1000.
Oh boy,
yeah.
I forgot about that. What's the date for SmackDown 1000 again?
Looking it up.
Yeah, it's like I'd have to check.
I'm checking. I know it's in Washington.
October 16th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's right in between the Superstar Showdown and Evolution. Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah, it is 10 days later.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At SmackDown 1000, they have that match, like Styles versus either Bryan or Miz. The other person interferes, and then at the next pay-per-view, we get a triple threat.
At Survivor Series?
Yeah.
It's either gonna. I don't think they're gonna go with that. I think it's better to have. I think Daniel Bryan and Miz would make a better Survivor Series team match than like Team Bryan versus Team Miz.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways they can go with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be better for their Survivor Series stop on that feud, because like that takes you back to the old days of Survivor Series when it wasn't Raw versus SmackDown, when it was like, oh, we're having a disagreement, we're gonna get our buddies and we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
I also think Samoa Joe and AJ Styles can carry this feud to Survivor Series, especially if Joe wins here. But I do think Styles is going to win here because reasons.
Well, I like the promo stuff that both of these guys have been doing, especially the storybook promo. I already put that on the
I disliked the storybook thing because it feels out of place. It feels out of place with the progression of the story. I think they should have done the storybook last week, and this week done the pull apart brawl.
Huh.
I haven't been listening to Wrestle Talk, not at all. Hey Ollie. Hey Fakador.
Anyway, I think that concludes Hell in a Cell. We will see you next time for probably a topic video, or we'll be there for the Superstar Showdown, which is airing on a Saturday U.S. time, Sunday Australia time, I think.
It's one thing. There is one other thing I want to bring up. There's one other thing I want to bring up real quick.
Yep.
Like, look at all the people who are holding titles right now. Like Roman, AJ, Seth, Shinsuke, New Day, Dolph and Drew, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey. That's a good damn bunch of champions.
Hell yeah.
Like,
you forgot about 205.
Oh, and, and Cedric.
Okay, well, yeah, and Cedric. That works as well. And you could even go down to NXT. Pete Dunne, Tommaso Ciampa,
the Undisputed
Era, and Kairi Singh.
And Ricochet.
Like, and Ricochet. There's not a single person in that entire group of champions that you could say is the weakest one. Like, just back at SummerSlam, you had Carmella and B-Team as champions.
From a kayfabe point of view, the weakest person there is Shinsuke, and that pisses me off slightly.
Or Cedric. Well,
from a kayfabe standpoint, no.
Yeah, because they're booking like I actually posted a thing on Squared Circle the other day. Cedric Alexander has won his last 31 televised matches.
Yep.
Oh, he's on a hot streak.
31.
And that hot streak's going around in Australia because they need to do a title change that doesn't give a shit.
But yeah.
So yeah, we will see you for either Superstar Showdown or a topic video because I do want to do more of those with you guys.
Yes,
I have a few ideas.
I am all for those. I have a couple of ideas I've been posting in our Discord chat for like the longest time.
So have I.
Anyway, we will.
Yeah.
Anyway, follow us on Twitter. The links are right there, and we will see you next time.